Okay, so new set here because I have moved to Wisconsin for work and everything. I'm not going to tell you where I work and stuff because that's it's private. But enough about my life. Let's talk about the game, which it is disappointing. The Hurricanes lost. There's no point in getting mad about it. They've won 3 games in a row, and so it's like you're due for a loss. But they beat Tampa. They've beat Columbus twice after losing twice to them in a good bounce back. I feel like Carolina's hit their stride, and tonight they were unable to get the goal. But I think it's one of the problems that has consistently followed the Hurricanes, and that is their lack of scoring ability. Uh, in the games they lose. When they get 3 goals, they're set. I mean, they're a defensive team because they've been built on defense with guys like Slavin, Dougie, Brady Shea, who's an offensive defenseman, admittedly, but they mostly they're built on their backbone, and then and then their roster's depth. But now they have the offense to score goals, but they don't have the consistent offense. And tonight, the Hurricanes' lack of consistent ability to get offense came back to haunt them. I mean, and it wasn't like they weren't getting shots, but they weren't getting quality shots. I feel like they had to shoot from the outside a lot more, and I would say that because weren't as many opportunities when I was like jumping on the edge of my seat thinking they were going to score. So I wouldn't even say Kerry Layton stole the game. They just couldn't get quality chances tonight, and that being said, Chicago, they couldn't get quality chances either, and they got 2 goals and we got one. And I think it's going to happen over the course of a season as long as the NHL's. And, the, uh, so, there's not, I'll go to player of the game here because at this point, I feel like it kind of summarized the game. This is kind of what it felt like all game long was this wasn't an exciting game. It was just a tight defensive game. I enjoyed watching it. It's just like if I was going to point to a casual sports fan trying to get into hockey to a game to watch, wouldn't have been the one tonight because if you just say, yeah, the offense couldn't convert a lot, that would be it. So I'll go to Hurricane of the game. It's fitting in a game like this. I'd give it to Jacob Slavin. Now, I know he was on the ice technically for both goals, but that wasn't really his fault to me. I mean, the power play goal, as much as you can yell at Brett Pesce for turning over the puck there, it's Patrick Kane. Patrick Kane's going to get opportunities like that, and he happened to score on it. He has the best hands in the league. He can make plays like no one else. He's won 3 Stanley Cups. Even when Chicago was struggling, it's Patrick Kane. It was like in my growing up generation, because I guess this is my current generation, it was Crosby, Ovechkin, then Kane. And I would even argue maybe I'd take Kane over Ovechkin. So there's not much complaining. Oh, hang on 1 second. Sorry about that 1 second pause because my computer started dying. So I had to plug it in, just a little bit of a production value. But as I was saying with Jacob Slavin, then after Kane got that assist, that beautiful assist by him, which you could easily blame on Brett Pesce, I would say Jacob Slavin did a great job just shutting everything down. When Jacob Slavin was on the ice, there weren't many chances. He was doing a great job being matched up against Patrick Kane after that point. So it's fitting in a huge defensive game where it was just a tight defensive game, no one really able to get chances. He Jacob Slavin gets player of the game. Svechnikov and Nedeljkovic, of course, will give an honorable mention to because when you only give up 2 goals, it's not on the goalie to me. And then Svechnikov, of course, getting the goal, which he's wanted goals. I don't think Svechnikov is really struggling anymore. He's getting assists, he's getting points. He just hadn't been getting goals, but tonight he gets one. So unless they gave it to Brady Shea, but the way I looked at it, I think that's Svechnikov's goal. Now that I've talked about the game, I'll just say, I'm so glad we only have one nationally broadcast game. People were upset, and I was just like, I don't want to watch NBC broadcasts. Pierre McGuire is the worst. I mean, I'm not going to say for him to be fired because I don't personally like him, but I do not enjoy Pierre McGuire's play-by-play. I know I'm not the only one. Am I going to call for him to be fired now because That's stupid. Do I hope ESPN employs him? I mean, probably not. But yeah, like, and then I thought the play-by-play guy did an okay job, but it's like, it was clearly a Chicago bias in the game, which if I was watching the regional Chicago broadcast, that's fine. It's the Chicago broadcast, but to me, if you're nationally broadcasting a game, you should do your best to be an unbiased broadcast. I don't care if you think there are going to be more Chicago fans watching. I don't care if you're personally rooting for the Chicago Blackhawks. You gotta be unbiased in a nationally broadcast game to me. If I wouldn't mind watching a Sportsnet broadcast one of these days though, because I do enjoy the Canadian broadcasts occasionally. Hockey Night in Canada is fun, but yeah. So and then yeah, going forward, what is this? What is the way Carolina can work on? For me, it's they need to work on getting quality chances every game. But like I said, they were due for a game like this after having three really good games in a row. To me, I mean, we were number one in the Hockey Guys power rankings for a reason. So I don't know. To me, this isn't a game to be panicked about. It's just one of those unfortunate games where a team happened to shut them down, unfortunately. But winning the next game, which against Chicago, which, Jesus Christ, Jonathan, way to be. This is why I'm not a journalist, but I'm not going to take the time to look it up. But actually, yeah, I will. So, yeah. Hang on here. I want to give you guys two pauses in a row. So here's a look behind the curtain of the amazing production quality that is me. You know what? Hurricanes had a rough night. I'll have a rough night. I'll see you guys on Thursday, which is when I start my new job versus Chicago. At 7 p.m. is that game. So I'll see you guys then. On Thursday, Carolina needs to come back and win that game. So to me, this game isn't as important as the next one. The next one is a very important game for the Hurricanes because they lost one. They got to show you may be able to get one on us, but you're not able to get two because this is just a two-game set. It's not a four-game set like Columbus. So thank you so much for watching. If you guys comment down below, what do you think? Actually, you know what? I'll leave that to you. I didn't really say what like the Hurricanes struggled with, which shows signs of the future. To me, it's just putting the puck more in the net and getting more of those scoring chances that put you on the edge of your seat. But you know what? Comment down below. What do you guys think is one way the Hurricanes can improve on in this game, a lesson they can take away from this game? If you guys like the content I'm producing on the channel, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys Thursday.